Days after a heated war on X over Bengaluru's infrastructure, Biocon founder Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw met with Karnataka's Deputy CM DK Shivakumar. Following the meeting, Shivakumar said that they had an engaging discussion on Bengaluru's growth, innovation and the path ahead for Karnataka's growth story. Meanwhile, Congress government sources have revealed that the Deputy CM has assured Shaw of visits to key areas in the city to engage with industry on improving infrastructure and advised avoiding controversial statements. Meanwhile, industrialist and ex-Infosys CFO Mohandas Pai has criticized the state government, alleging that those questioning poor infrastructure in Bengaluru are being targeted. Rohini Swami brings you more.
Let me ask you a straight question, Mr. Pai. Now, when the trolls have been saying, and they speak about saying, why do you speak up when it talks about infrastructure? Why don't you do it with other governments? Why do it with only the Congress government? Why have you not done with the previous governments? Or for that matter, even Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, and question that whether you're like Kannadigas at all. How do you react?
I think they're all ill-informed and bigoted. We have been talking about infrastructure for the last 15-20 years. I've spoken about corruption in the government 15 years back, 10 years back, in the Bommai government. In the Bommai government, we've spoken about infrastructure. We've gone and met Chief Minister Bommai. We've gone and met everybody. It's a continuous thing. It's nothing that has happened just now.
Yeah.
Only thing is, today it's got worse, and there are a lot more people angry and upset. For example, I spoke about the need for expanding the road on Bellary Road next to the palace, next to Palace Orchards. It is done. We spoke about, expanding the road, which is that Hebbal flyover with the Bommai government. They started the work. Now it's getting completed with 2 more loops. Okay. Peripheral road, we've spoken about it for long. We've spoken about expanding the Nandi road for long. I mean, it goes back 30-35 years. This is not today's problem. We spoke about expanding the Hosur road. We all went on the Hosur road in 1995 and started cleaning up the road, building the road. I think people have forgotten. These are all not Kannadigas.
After Biocon founder Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw meets Chief Minister Siddaramaiah on Bengaluru's infrastructure issues, sources told CNN News 18 that Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw has highlighted key infrastructural concerns in Bengaluru. This, of course, includes issues with roads, as has also been highlighted by Mohandas Pai, garbage and the city's overall infrastructure. The Chief Minister has now requested Shaw and the industry's cooperation in improving Bengaluru's infrastructure. He's urged all stakeholders to speak carefully on these issues, as their statements carry significant weightage among the public and investors who are looking to invest in not just Bengaluru but Karnataka as a whole. Shaw has in fact emphasized the public outrage over poor infrastructure and roads. She's called for urgent attention. Rohini Swami has been tracking that story for us. She joins me on the phone line as well. Good morning to you, Rohini. If you could take us through the response that's come in after Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw highlighted all of those issues, and how she has been at the forefront now tackling this problem after Mohandas Pai was attacked.
Well, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw and Mohandas Pai have been some of the loudest voices that we have seen, especially when it comes to telling the Karnataka government as to what the pain points are in Bengaluru, especially in its infrastructure. And for the fact that they have been explaining through examples as well. When Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw spoke about a Chinese visitor who had come into Bengaluru and asked whether there's any engagement with the government and infrastructure projects at all, because the way the garbage that was seen in the city as well and the pothole roads itself clearly shows that there needs to be a lot of work done. This is something that she's been highlighting, and as well, Mohandas Pai also speaking about it very clearly and telling the government also that these are not criticism of the government, it is criticism of governance and constructive criticism. The fact that they all are looking at building Bengaluru, the people who have been a part of the Bengaluru growth story, there have been people who are from Infosys to Biocon and several other companies. And Bengaluru, if you remember also, the public sector undertakings like BEML and HAL, all of them build Bengaluru as its brand is today. And that is why it is important to keep the name of Bengaluru as one of the global cities and for investors to come in. Here, this meeting with the Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, as well as the Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah, also very clearly shows that they are serious in terms of engagement. The government also saying that we will ensure and we will look at these places which are being highlighted. There's been a paper also, we were told, that was submitted about the various issues that need to be addressed in Bengaluru specifically. And Siddaramaiah has assured to Shaw as well as the industry as well that things will be looked into. DCM also, Shivakumar also saying that let's not engage in a public spat. Let's get into working with constructive criticism and work with the government.
So what's also standing out right now is the conscious effort being made by the Karnataka government, whether it's the Deputy Chief Minister or the Chief Minister himself, and they are urging not Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, in fact even Mohandas Pai, to speak more carefully on these issues, stating that these statements also carry significant weightage. Why is the Karnataka government currently so rattled and feeling the heat of this kind of these attacks, the questions that are being posed against the government?
Well, it's rightly so, right? It is important to understand that the government is right now with its back pushed against the wall. Infrastructure in Bengaluru, it is not just people outraging on social media. People and even young children have shown on the streets that there are issues. The fact that the Deputy Chief Minister is also holding a walk in Bengaluru kind of series where he's going to different areas, and the 5 corporations that Bengaluru has been recently formed under the Greater Bengaluru Authority clearly shows that there are issues that need to be addressed. With 7,000 crores also being attached to Bengaluru city for its development, it is important to understand that one, metro connectivity is extremely important in Bengaluru. Traffic congestion, we have seen the tag that Bengaluru has for the longest of time. We've seen pothole roads where there's even an app that has been launched and people need to log in to say where the potholes are, whether they are being addressed, while clearly there are still even the roads that the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister travel in, they seem to be potholes. So there is an issue, and again, the point is constructive criticism is how it should be seen, and the government needs to deliver in its promises.
True, but Rohini, is it also the looming threat of corporate investment that used to come to Karnataka now shifting elsewhere? Is Andhra also arriving as a better viable option when you compare it to Karnataka, especially when it comes to the HAL also now looking towards other options in the country?
Well, nothing better than invest in Karnataka is what every Kannadiga will say. Nothing better than Bengaluru as terms of a global city across the world to invest, because Bengaluru is way, way ahead in terms of technology, way, way ahead in terms of providing the ecosystem. And we have seen that Twitter war that took place between the Karnataka IT Minister Priyank Kharge and the Andhra Pradesh IT Minister Nara Lokesh, and saying that, and Kharge saying, do not feed off our ecosystem. They are an absolutely new ecosystem that is being formed. Find your own investors, get your own people, do not feed off us, and basically calling them leeches out of kind of Bengaluru itself. But here clearly, yes, with a situation like this being highlighted, obviously neighboring states also will look at, because we have to say and consider this as well. While investment comes to Karnataka, and Bengaluru is also, and Karnataka is also keeping its GDP, saying that it's going to increase by 5 times by in another 5 years. But states like Maharashtra have taken business away. States like Andhra Pradesh have taken business away. Gujarat also has taken business away from Bengaluru. So it's important to understand that, yes, while they speak about investors are coming in and Bengaluru and Karnataka being the first choice, it should also be the choice when it comes of infrastructure. And that is why such kind of, it's important such voices, especially like Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw and others, speak and highlight this time and again.
All right. Many thanks to you, Rohini, for bringing us all those inputs. But